Nkechi and Philo, stop scrolling. You need to hear this story and take one or two from the advice I have for this. So please watch to the end. I am bitter. I want to punish my husband for being wicked to me and my children. Married for 12 years, husband is a vulcanizer. I am a businesswoman. I hustle hard because I want a better life for my children. My husband contributes little or nothing. At the early stage of our marriage, we bought 2 plots of land in our first son's name. For the land, my husband brought 2 million and I brought 5.5 million. We bought the land and I started saving towards the building. I was able to save 6 million. I sent it to my husband because we want to build bungalow, so we stopped paying rent in Asaba. My husband came back and told me that the 6 million finished at foundation. It took me 3 years to raise another 3.5 M. He didn't even take the house to lintel. That was when I suspected my husband is squandering the money. I confronted him, and after the confrontation, I told him I will complete the house myself. I won't be sending money to him again. I started building the house myself. I use all the energy in me to make sure this house is completed. Paying 700k is not easy. When we have our own house, we will use the money for something else. I stopped restocking the shop because I need all the money I can get hold of. When we move in, we can now start restocking. My house is now completed. I single-handedly built the house because my husband's business is not bringing anything. The only money he contributed is for the land. I didn't know my husband was angry that I confronted him. He said I insulted him because I am making money more than him. My husband went and sold the house. Ooh. My husband went and sold the house. He packed his things and moved out of the house. I have called family meeting and they are all saying they will do something. I really planned my life well and it collapsed in front of me. We are supposed to move into our house ending of October because our rent is expiring November 3rd. My husband is nowhere to be found. I don't have access to my house. My head is full. I feel like arresting my mother-in-law so that when her son hears it, he will come out of his hiding place. I never knew I married a wicked man. How can you be wicked to your own children? If I set my eyes on him, I will buy him because he did me dirty. I trust him and he betrayed me. Hey, God. Okay, Nkechi and Philomena. So here is my take on this. As love, they carry you, they go where you don't know, so they shack you before you start working and carrying everything to give that man. If you are single-handedly sponsoring that project, be sure that your signature and your name is on that project, that those landed properties or whatever it is. And then if it is a joint project, make sure that it is both of your name. It is 2 of you that are signatory to those documents. That way, he cannot be able to wake up tomorrow and sell that property without your consent. And even if he wants to sell, any reasonable person that wants to buy from him will request for power of attorney. And that power of attorney is you giving him the right to sell that thing. And he cannot get it without your consent. Regardless, there's still the forger. But you, where they buy now, you have to do your due diligence in investigation. And then another thing again, as the love they shot you, they go so. When I want buy property, or you say you want buy with your name, you say make you buy with Mr. and Mrs. Nkechi and Philo, there is nothing like Mr. and Mrs. when it comes to buying properties. If una want buy am like that together with una 2 name inside, una go you instead of Mr. and Mrs. Isiokpo, you go write Mr. Linus Isiokpo and Mrs. Philo abi Nkechi Isiokpo. No dey there, no go there inside water soap go enter your eye. Love with your head in the game.